When Porsche came out with the Panamera, the generality of the automobile industry believed that we would never see something like that anymore. But they lied. From the most unexpected places, we now have a car that mimics the designs of the Panamera while adding a unique swag to it – electrification. This is the Avatr 12, or as we've decided to name it, the Electric Panamera. In this video, we've got some hot off-the-press news about the 2024 Avatr 12 that's been making waves in the EV world. This beauty is the brainchild of a dream team collaboration between Changan, Huawei and CATL, the same crew that brought us the Avatr 11 a little while back. Now, before we dive headfirst into the Avatr 12, let's take a quick trip down memory lane and revisit its predecessor, the Avatr 11. You see, the Avatr 11 was built on an architecture known as CHN, a collaborative masterpiece brought to life by the minds at Changan, Huawei and CATL, all in the name of Avatar excellence. Under the hood of the Avatr 11, we had a power-packed duo of electric motors cooked up by Huawei and aptly named Drive 1. This dynamic duo delivered all-wheel drive prowess with a 195 kilowatt motor up front and a hefty 230 kilowatt motor in the rear, boasting a combined torque of 650 Newton meters. Translation: this ride could go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.98 seconds. Talk about a need for speed. But what about the juice, you ask? Well, the Avatr 11 got its energy fix from CATL CTP or cell-to-pack ternary lithium-ion battery packs. You had two options, a 90 kilowatt-hour pack with a range of 555 kilometers or a beefier 116 kilowatt-hour capacity pack that promised a whopping 680 kilometers of range. Now, those numbers might sound a tad optimistic, but even with the big battery pack, this baby could comfortably hit around 500 kilometers on a full charge. Charge it up, you say? No worries. The Avatr 11 featured a 750-volt battery tech that meant it could gulp down fast charging with up to 200 kilometers of range added in just 10 minutes under perfect conditions. But hey, if you've been around the EV block, you know those manufacturer numbers can be a bit like a magician's trick. Impressive, but not always what they seem. In terms of size, the Avatr 11 measured up to 4,880 mm in length and 1,970 mm in width, standing tall at 1,601 mm. That put it right in the mix of the medium SUV segment, a smidge shorter than the Audi e-tron S, just a hair longer than its Chinese rival, the Neo ES6. But here's the kicker, it wasn't just about the power and range. The Avatr 11 also came with a dose of Huawei inside. Yep, you heard that right. It featured Huawei's full-stack smart car solution, and it wasn't messing around. The Avatran's assisted driving system was the real star, allowing for self-driving in all kinds of scenarios, from highways to city streets and even parking lots. This system was stacked with 34 sensors, including 3 LiDAR sensors and a central computer that could churn out a jaw-dropping 400 TOPS. To put that into perspective, it's made Tesla's 36 TOPS look like a stroll in the park. Inside, the Avatr 11 treated you to a floating 15.6-inch central screen, running on the sleek Harmony OS courtesy of Huawei. The driver and front passenger got their own screens right in front of them, and the only physical buttons you'd find were on the doors, ready to handle windows, and electric seats. Now, that's the Avatr 11 in a nutshell, and it's no slouch. But with the Avatr 12 about to step into the spotlight, you can expect some serious upgrades and styles. And the great thing about the Avatr 12 is that it's the brand's first ever sedan. According to the insiders over at China's Ministry of Industry and Technology, the Avatr 12 is no small fry. It stretches out to a whopping 5,020 mm, that's 197.6 inches in length, 1,999 mm or 78.7 inches in width, and stands tall at 1,460 mm or 57.4 inches, boasting a generous 320 mm or 118.9 inches wheelbase. To put it into perspective, this ride is even bigger than the Neo ET7. When it hits the streets, you'll have a choice between two mighty powertrains. At the starting line, we've got a rear-wheel drive champ, flexing a solo electric motor that churns out a respectable 308 horsepower. That's 230 kilowatts for you tech heads. But if you're craving the full throttle experience, there's an all-wheel drive version waiting in the wings. This beast rocks not one, but 2 electric motors, with a punchy 195 kilowatts up front and a whopping 230 kilowatts in the rear, teaming up to deliver an electrifying 569 horsepower. That's a hefty 425 kilowatts. Now, as for the battery deets, we're still in the dark on that front. But according to the sleuths over at Car News China, it's likely that the Avatr 12 will share its battery packs with its SUV sibling. So brace yourself for this. The base model could come equipped with a beefy 90.4 kilowatt-hour pack, while the dual-motor version might step up the game with a massive 116.8 kilowatt-hour pack. That's some serious juice to keep this electrified Panamera running strong. When it comes to the Avatr 12's exterior, you might get a sense of déjà vu if you've laid eyes on its SUV sibling, the Avatr 11. It's like they took that SUV and gave it a little squish, molding it into this slick sedan. Up front, the Avatr 12 rocks the show with its split LED headlights, flanked by a snazzy daytime running light that gracefully curves its way down the front fascia. This eye-catching setup connects seamlessly to a central grille decked out in a sleek black. And for those of you who like options, there's a smorgasbord of 4 different wheel designs to choose from, ranging in sizes from 20 to 21 inches. Talk about rolling in style. But the real magic happens at the back. Avatar's design wizards have conjured up something seriously unique here. Picture this, a sleek roofline that gently descends into a spacious hatchback. Forget about a separate rear window, because it seems like the Avatr 12 decided to go all in with a complete glass roof, much like the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. Oh, and don't miss that cheeky pop-up spoiler and the understated yet stylish horizontal LED taillights. It's a rear fascia that's been turning heads for all the right reasons. Now let's take a peek inside the Avatr 12, where futuristic meets functional in a seriously stylish way. Picture this, an extended dashboard with floating elements that give off some major spaceship vibes. Avatr nailed it with this design, creating a sensation of smooth spaceship lines with expansive wings that seem to stretch between the front doors. And guess what? Right in the heart of it all, you've got a wideband screen that spans the entire width of the dashboard, earning the title of a digital window. It's like having a portal to the future right at your fingertips. But that's not all the tech wizardry in there. Your command center is a central touchscreen, where you'll find all the apps and settings you need to navigate this high-tech marvel. If you want to see more videos, please give us a like and sub to my channel. Your help is priceless. Now, let's talk about the sky above you. The Avatr 12 boasts an electrochromic glass roof that's a real game changer. With a simple flick of a switch, you can transform it from opaque to transparent, letting you soak in the views or shade yourself from the elements. And don't even get us started on comfort. The Avatr 12 comes equipped with zero-gravity seats, making you feel like you're floating on air while cruising down the road. Safety? They've got you covered big time. This EV is packing a whopping 29 sensors, including 3 LiDAR sensors, all working in harmony with a high-performance central computer to bring you the Huawei Advanced Driving System, or ADS 2.0 Assistant Suite, so you can drive with confidence, knowing you've got the tech to keep you safe and sound. Avatr Technology is a company that's been making waves in the electric automotive world. This Chinese powerhouse, headquartered in Chongqing, has firmly established itself as a premium EV brand, and it's no accident. They've got some heavy hitters in their corner, including Changan Automobile, CATL, and the tech juggernaut Huawei. The story of Avatr begins with a partnership that didn't quite go as planned. In 2018, Changan had big dreams of joining forces with NIO to create cutting-edge electric vehicles. They even set up a joint venture called Changan NIO. But sometimes plans change, and NIO withdraws from the alliance, leaving Changan with a fresh vision. Undeterred, Changan pivoted and teamed up with CATL and Huawei, 2 titans of Chinese tech. In May 2021, the rebirth took place, and Changan NIO became Avatr Technology. They weren't wasting any time either. In November 2021, they expanded their horizons with a round of capital increase and share expansion. And fast forward to August 2022, and Avatr was at it again, securing Series A funding from a lineup of investors. Changan's ownership stake grew, and the country's financial firepower continued to rise. And just when you thought they couldn't get any bigger, in August 2023, Avatr hit it out of the park with a Series B financing round, notching up a valuation of nearly 20 billion RMB. Changan Automobile remained the driving force behind Avatr, while CATL and other investors also played a part in this electrifying journey. But they weren't stopping there. Avatr had its sights set on expansion, with plans to roll out 4 new models by 2025. The first of this new wave is the Avatr 12. Whether you're captured by its spaceship-inspired design, thrilled by the cutting-edge technology, or reassured by safety features, one thing's for sure, the Avatr 12 is a force to be reckoned with in the world of electric vehicles. Keep your eyes peeled for more updates on this electrifying rise, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest in automotive innovation. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.